What were the toughest aspects of getting divorced from a narcissist?
They don't play by the rules. So the rules don't apply to them. They feel that they're above the law. So whereas a normal person adheres to court orders, has a moral compass, all these things that get us to a settlement, to a fair settlement agreement, it's a different playing field. You're playing on this crazy playing field that makes no sense to anyone.
When I started in this business, I didn't know what narcissism was. I had family members, well, at least one in particular that was a narcissist, but I say a nice narcissist, although I understood that it was difficult to make plans. It was difficult to count on anything. The goalpost kept getting moved, and you never felt like you were in control of yourself in the relationship, or you could never count on that what was being planned for was ever going to happen. Am I getting...
Absolutely, absolutely. I love the phrase move the goalpost, because that's always the tactic. Well, if you do this, I'll do this. So we are wired to believe people when they say things like that to us. So we do X expecting Y. It's like, well, no, that's not what I said. You have to do this. And then, we're just the crazy person chasing the carrot that they're dangling in front of us. We're never going to get it, though.
So how did you eventually either figure out how to end and get divorced, or what happened to help you end it?
Well, I'm really going to date myself, because when I was going through my divorce, I live in New York. New York was not a no-fault state.
Oh, that's right. It was you have to prove ground state.
Right. And I had gone to attorneys saying, I am in this. I didn't have any of the language, I didn't know about this disorder. So I said, this is not right. I make all this money, but I have no access to it. I'm totally having to beg for my own money, and verbal abuse, and in front of my kids, and the language, and the control, and all these things. And I said, how do I separate? First of all, my main goal was to separate financially, because of the debt that I kept uncovering, and things that were put in my name that I didn't even know about. So I initially went to an attorney saying, how can I separate myself financially from this person who's just like using my name and my social security number, and I have no control over it? And he absolutely said, you can't. The only thing you're married. The only thing you can do is get a divorce, but you can't get a divorce because you don't have ground.